Did you experience the rebirth of a universe in your hands, crackling with the energy of many flashes from worlds and variations and vibrations of time and space we will never be to, brought to you in one little comic book? That's right. The power of comic books in your hand. In case you didn't know, or in case you...
Or on your tablet.
Or on your tablet.
Well, it's still in your hand, though.
It is in your hand, see?
Unless you're reading on your computer? I don't know.
It's
the future. The comics are all around us.
That's right.
They're
They
everywhere.
are all around us. And I'm sure as you all have heard, the fallout, or the, I guess, the setup for the brand new DC Universe, which started last week with the Rebirth #1 special, which we do still have copies left of at $3 instead of the $6 that it will be when it comes back out. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a big thing.
I mean,
you know,
the DCU timeline is still real messed up.
Kind of goes like this, and then
apparently
and then
someone
like
took 10 years out of the DCU when it was reformed in Flashpoint. And that's the basis of all these inconsistencies since the New 52 started.
No.
It was kind of touched up on in Titans Hunt, expanded here more with the return of the original Wally West.
That's right. Back from
the Speed Force?
God knows
Maybe?
where he was.
I don't know,
Publishing
it's the Speed
Limbo.
Force, sure.
The non-selling publishing, wherever characters go when they don't sell comics.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that Wasteland that Grant Morrison talked about. Anyway, it continues this week, bringing probably not many answers to the questions posed here yet. You're probably going to have to wait a little bit. But we do see the return of Superman, Batman, and the Green Peoples.
Yeah, all of the Green People.
All the
There's
Green
like
Peoples.
3 whole Green People this
Totally.
week.
Why don't you take the Green People?
So a comic with not just Green People, but Black People as well. Green Arrow and Black Canary.
Oh!
Right? That's, yeah, that counts.
I guess. Kind of.
But this is the return of Ben Percy's Green Arrow. He was brought on after Jeff Lemire, and I think there was like some of the Green Arrow TV writers for a bit, but we try and forget that.
Yeah.
And he sort of reestablished Green Arrow as a self-proclaimed social justice warrior. Yes, they actually typed that and printed it on the page, and no, this isn't any less on the nose than Green Arrow has been for years. But he is back with the goatee and everything, and sort of having his first time ever reunion with Black Canary here. Dina shows up for some reason in Seattle to deal with a problem going on with Seattle's own jungle, actually, the homeless encampment.
Yeah.
Which is, of course, portrayed in proper comic book fashion here, extremely exaggerated. But it's pretty interesting to see the interpretation of a comic book version of our hometown.
They kind of almost get the skyline right, too.
Yeah, almost. Not bad.
And from the team that brought you the super hot-selling Grayson comic book, who will soon be Nightwing again, and the writer of Batman, Mr. Scott Snyder, comes more Batman. Because what would a DC relaunch be without, like, 10 Batman comics? This is one of them. This is the main Batman comic, which, you know, in true Batman format, starts off with Big Splash, Calendar Man, shooting these gigantic... Those are big guns for him, actually. Those are really big guns. Anyway, but Bruce is back behind the mask. Jim Gordon is hanging out, but Jim is... The cyber suit is done, all right?
Unfortunately.
Batman is back for all you people, Batman purists and whatnot. Tom King and Mikhail Janin hopefully bringing the same energy and innovation they brought to the Grayson series here in Batman Rebirth this week.
And more green people over here. We have not just one Green Lantern, but Green Lanterns. It's Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz. That's it. Former Power Ring over in Justice League with the events of last week's Justice League number 50, part of Darkseid War, which is also on sale here. She is now an official Green Lantern, fulfilling a prophecy way, way, way back from Jeff Johns' Green Lantern run.
Really?
Yeah, he plans this stuff out, actually.
Wow. You wouldn't think so.
Yeah, but they're pretty much taking over as Earth's Green Lanterns at this point, while everyone else is off in space doing whatever it is that they're doing.
Dude, Hal Jordan's on that 90s Renegade stuff, like,
crazy,
man.
This is really cool. It's written by Johns and new series writer Sam Humphries, and drawn by Green Lantern vets Ethan Van Sciver and Ed Benes.
Yes. And the big... Well, not the big cheese, I guess, no. The big man of steel.
The big
man. The big
Pretty sure
man.
that's Shaq.
Is that? Well,
well, he
whatever.
was the man of steel.
He was steel. You're wearing steel there, yeah.
Solid.
That's right.
Heel, but
whatever. Anyway, this is probably the book I'm most excited about out of the relaunch of DC, which is kind of weird to say that about a Superman book, but you got Pete Tomasi, Doug Mahnke, Pat Gleason, and Jaime Mendoza providing inks on this issue. And the really cool thing about this, only one inker on Doug Mahnke this issue, which is crazy. So you actually get to see like more of a streamlined version of his stuff, which is really cool, rather than like the 8 people that usually ink him. After, spoiler warning, Superman died, you know, like
Rest
recently.
in peace, t-shirt soups, you were the best.
Oh, yeah. The new 52 Superman has and make way for Black Suit Superman, who you might have been following the adventures in Superman, Lois, and Clark, which I don't think did that wrap up last week.
I have no idea, honestly.
There was a new issue last week, but we sold out very fast. But anyway, this is the original pre-Crisis, or well, pre-New 52 Superman coming in and kind of acclimating himself with the remnants of the New 52 world. You know, you saw Superman die, and Lois and Lana, they're kind of peeved and a little weirded out that there's another Superman. And he's got a beard. We all know that bearded people are evil. Clearly.
Well, true.
You know,
Star Trek is taught us
that's
anything.
what I'm saying. So, but yeah, I'm very excited for this. We'll see where it goes. And we are also offering 10% off the Advantage customers on this one. And it is free to join the Advantage program if you are not part of it.
Free, even.
Free! We'll give you 10% off. And I think that does it about for DC this week. Make sure to check out the regular Comics Should Smell Good video, probably right next to where you clicked on this one. But yeah, and we'll be coming back next week with double videos again, where we'll be bringing you the latest news and front lines on the DC reboot. Well, Birth.
Rebirth.
Excuse me.
At this point, it's like a rebirth. I feel like with every week of the rebirth, it's just rebirthing.
It's like meta layering.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Picture that. All right, we'll see you guys next week.